So it's so great to be coming back to businesses that we visited before the world kind of changed, and seeing that they're still here, still surviving, but maybe kind of changed a thing or two, tweaked a couple of things, and that's the case at Cafe Baffico, here with owner Jordan. Because Jordy, we were here, I looked it up, May of 2019,
wow.
And at that time, Cafe Baffico, it was an Italian spot.
It was,
right?
It was.
You opened it when?
I think December 2018.
2018. Okay, yeah. So we came. It was great. It was fantastic. You were making pizzas, Italian fare.
All kinds
Tables
of stuff.
were out here. Okay.
Yep.
Pandemic hits.
Pandemic hits.
Okay. You're still trying to do that out the door.
Yep.
And then it has turned into this.
Yeah. We noticed that our baked goods were doing a little bit better than our pastas and pizzas were at some point. And at some point, we just couldn't handle doing all of that. So we focused on the baked goods and baking, and it's going really, really well.
Okay, you have the breads, because I remember you were making bread before, and the bread was all awesome, because
Yes.
that's a little bit of your background.
A
right?
little bit, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely more of a self-taught baker, but we made bread at the restaurant. You could get it as an appetizer, and during the pandemic, we just made a lot more of it.
And then now we have donuts.
Yes, sourdough donuts.
Okay.
So sourdough meaning that they're leavened naturally. So we don't put any commercial yeast in them. So you could say they're a little bit healthier, definitely lighter, more digestible, and people seem to really be liking them.
So you started making donuts when?
I think the first donut I made would have been September 2020, and it was kind of just a joke. I was just getting a little bored. I wanted to play around with something a little bit more fun. And the first batch we made, I had some people tell me that they were almost like a Krispy Kreme or something like that. They were really unique. And yeah, now that's kind of all we do.
So we're here on Tuesday, but it's airing, obviously it's Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So then you're selling these donuts out the door Wednesday to Sunday.
Wednesday to Sunday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's all takeaway right now, largely because of, let's be honest, the pandemic and
right.
the restrictions of our space. We have a little patio outside, which has been really nice.
You're still doing the coffee thing a little
Absolutely,
bit too?
all the coffee, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna kind of delve into how, we don't want to give away any secrets.
Sure.
Because there is something special about these donuts. What's the one in this little group that's your go-to or the go-to for anybody that, like, is it the Hamilton cream?
I think so,
It's
yeah.
the Boston cream, but you've renamed it the Hamilton cream?
We have, yeah. So we make a real vanilla pastry cream that we pipe inside there with a chocolate glaze. It's super simple. Nostalgic, but again, with our dough and the way we do the cream and the glazes, it's a little different, and people seem to really, really be digging it.
This is my childhood, right there.
Jam-filled, yeah.
Jelly-filled. That was always my go-to, because
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I just loved the jelly in there, and
Yeah.
that looks exactly it. But I bet you it tastes a little bit differently.
A little bit,
Let's explore how Jordan and the gang here at Cafe Baffico do it, and then present what they have this week and how you can get these delicious donuts into your belly. And come back on Morning Live. Do not worry, we got you covered when it comes to the donuts. Yes, you're back here at Cafe Baffico in Hamilton on Morning Live. Jordan's loving my dad jokes and my puns.
How many kids, Tim?
We got 3, yes. So those are,
Congratulations.
well, actually 4, because behind the camera he's the other kid that loves a good pun, my buddy Luke.
Nice.
Okay, so in the kitchen.
Yes,
Okay? We don't want to
welcome.
be giving away too many secrets, because there is some secret with these donuts. If you missed the first segment, so Jordan opened the restaurant back in 2018, survived through the pandemic by turning and I hate the word pivoting.
Yeah,
that's a word. That's a word
what we had to do.
Yeah,
It is.
into making donuts.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And now it's become a real thing where these are sought after donuts
Yep.
that you're making Wednesday to Sunday, each and every week. Okay, what can we tell people? Because these are sourdough donuts.
Yeah.
And what's the difference there?
So, I mean, don't emphasize the sour for sure. They're
Okay.
not actually too sour in their taste, but what it just means is they're naturally leavened. So we have what's called a starter here,
Okay.
which is just flour and water. That's it. But it's collected some yeast from the air, wild yeast that's in the air. And when you feed it a certain way, when you give it a little bit more flour and water, it grows and it creates certain bacteria, let's say good ones, that allow you to then mix this into a batch of dough, and that dough will then rise.
So when
naturally.
did you? So, okay, we're shooting. It is. I know it's Wednesday morning. We're shooting on Tuesday.
Yeah.
When is this going to be donuts?
So this starter we're gonna mix tonight again. So
Right.
it's halfway mixed. We're gonna feed it again tonight, and it's gonna go into a batch of dough tomorrow.
Okay, so what's it look like when you
So this
feed
is
it?
after, well, this has just been fed, okay? So, but this is the dough. So that has gone into a batch of dough. We mixed it all up, and it turns into this. This is our donut dough.
This is the donut.
Yeah.
Like how many donuts would you get out of there?
Oh
Would you
boy,
know?
you're gonna call me out here. I have no idea. Let's say this is about 50 or 60 donuts.
Right.
And we're gonna basically proof this a little bit more. We're gonna dump it out, roll it out, cut it into donut shapes. We're then gonna proof those a little bit more, and then fry them off. So
Seems like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, but then you have the actual donuts.
Yeah, so these are our donuts. They look a little different. They look a little wonky, but that's kind of what makes them special.
They don't need to rise anything like that. Like
They have.
They
so,
have.
yeah, they have already a lot. Maybe a little too much for today. But this is what they
Are
look like.
you still learning?
I'm still learning. Yeah. But thankfully, the product that we're working with is so good. I believe that the kinks kind of work themselves out. Let's just say that much.
Okay, so let's take a break. Okay, so if you want some of these donuts, what's the key? Like weekends, obviously crazy busy before.
Yeah. We're open 9 to 4, Wednesday to Sunday. Saturday, Sunday are definitely our busiest
First come,
days.
first serve.
It's first come, first serve. at the
Menu's
moment.
always changing.
The menu changes weekly at this point in time. Yep.
Okay.
I would recommend come before noon
Right.
if you want the best selection that we have.
Okay, I haven't tried anything yet. We're gonna save that for the last one. But that cinnamon bun. Oh,
Also sourdough
is it?
cinnamon buns.
It's just
yeah.
calling my name. Damn.
Those are really popular around here.
Oh, we will. Don't worry, you cinnamon bun. I am going to be eating you. After we do some frying and some more work, maybe even creating my own donut, come back to Cafe Baffico in Hamilton, the Morning Live. Do not worry about trying to find the best donut in town. I know there's a lot of competitors out there, but I think we have a new contestant.
Contender.
Contender.
Contestant, contender.
Contender. You got it. Back with Jordan.
Contention.
Cafe Baffico. We are making the donuts. We are frying the donuts. And not just any donuts. These are sourdough donuts. And I know I keep saying sourdough, and you don't want me to stress the sourdough because then people just get in their mind that they're sour.
Yeah, no, then we aim to make our donuts sourdough but not sour. And that's, I think, what makes our product kind of unique, is just the way that we kind of control and feed the starter, the sourdough starter. We have our secrets, and that way it just basically means a donut that doesn't have commercial yeast.
Is
in
there
it.
a secret in the actual dough?
Can't tell you that.
Okay. As a reporter, I should
Yeah.
be digging more.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. So we have our sourdough donuts here that we're gonna fill.
Okay, so let's start filling them.
Yeah,
so these
for
are,
sure.
So these are, what are we filling them with?
This is a vanilla pastry cream that we use for our Hamilton cream, so much like a Boston cream. But we use an actual vanilla pastry cream instead of just a custard that you get at like a Tim's or those other.
And that's how you
wonderful
do. We
donut
saw one
spots.
earlier. It was like the jelly filled. Is the same type of thing.
Same thing, yeah, all done by hand.
Right.
And then we're gonna take this guy.
Does that beat me needs to go over?
You're good, Tim.
Okay. I'm flipping these over for you. Don't worry, I'm working a shift. It's all good. Okay, you do your thing over there.
Okay. So we got our chocolate glaze here. Find the right side. We're just gonna dunk that guy in. Give it a few shakes. Shake, shake,
dude.
shake. And then a little twist. And there's our donut. I'm gonna put that over here.
Do you remember the first Hamilton cream that you made?
It was very early in the morning. It's been a rough couple years.
But like how obviously your test, you're always changing and trying out new stuff.
yeah, absolutely.
So you probably made some really bad donuts.
No, never.
Never.
I don't know what that is.
I want to make one though.
Yeah, you're gonna go and
Well, I just think of like this is like, I don't know, I got kids. These sprinkles are always the ones. I want the one with sprinkles.
so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of those donuts,
Okay.
throw it in the glaze here,
Just plop it in there.
plop it all in there, push it
Okay.
down a touch,
Okay.
pick it up, shake, shake, shake. Shake it upside down.
Shake it upside
there you
down.
go.
That.
And then into your, throw it into those sprinkles beside you there.
There.
You push down a touch, and out. Onto the rack just over to your
These
left.
are so light.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? Okay, let's do that. Okay, what else you got? What else you want to make one more?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do one of the sour cream glaze because we also do.
Oh, because this is, what's the difference between?
So this is not sourdough. So this is a cake donut, much like you'd get at Tim's. That's actually who I always go and check to make sure ours tastes good. So this is your traditional sour cream glaze, just with our dough, our recipes. What else we got here? We got some cinnamon sugar. These are our crullers. So also, this is the only other one that we do that's not sourdough. This is a choux paste. So same dough as an eclair or a profiterole. Oops. But we pipe into this shape and make crullers. So honey crullers, the churro cruller is super popular.
Okay. And then you need an official tester to be sure these donuts are okay.
Yes.
All right, fine, I'll do it if I have to. Wednesday to Sunday, Cafe Baffico is spinning up these delicious donuts, and they're always changing from week to week. We'll show off some of the ones they got for this week in the official taste test when we come back on Morning Live. Well, it has been a pretty delicious morning. I say that, I haven't even tried the donuts or this little ice coffee that my pal Jordan is making for us here at Cafe Baffico in Hamilton. Is that what that is, Jordan?
Ice latte.
Ice latte.
You make cold foam, so you get the texture of a latte, but just cold.
Okay. This is the last time we were here. So we were here 3 years ago, 2019, right? Before, you know. Italian restaurant, cute little Italian restaurant, serving all this stuff, and then it's kind of transformed into a real cafe, making these delicious donuts. Still making some bread,
Absolutely.
right?
I like to think of it as a cafe bakery.
Cafe bakery. Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Enjoy.
So let's go through this again. Which one do I want to try? All of these were made in-house.
Just a couple minutes ago.
Just a couple of minutes ago. Where should I go? I said it.
Jam filled.
Jam filled. Is that where I go to? What's your fave?
Honestly, I'm a maple dip kind of guy. Just nice and simple.
Right. Look at how much maple is on there too. Okay. So once again, these are sourdough.
Sourdough.
Okay.
Naturally leavened. Bueno?
Look at how much jam is in there.
Try not to skimp.
Definitely not as heavy.
Right? Yeah, you could eat a couple of these and not feel like you got to take a nap. And that's what I like about them.
Always coming up with new flavors, new ideas.
Yeah, like we try to make the menu like half classics, like something like that, and then something a little bit different. I mean, it's not crazy, but a strawberry shortbread crumble.
Could I go for that one?
Spiced pear fritter instead of your classic apple.
Oh, dude,
so it's not straying too far from the classics.
I'm going there.
But
I'm gonna try and touch every single one. So my pal behind the camera cannot have any. So this is the apple
spiced pear fritter, yeah.
Spiced pear.
So
fritter.
last week was apples, this week's pears, and as we move into the summer months, we'll start sourcing more and more fresh local fruit to put in all of our products, whether it be the glazes or the fritters, the fillings.
Dude,
it's different, eh?
Yeah, but there's a nice crunchiness to it because it's a little bit thinner.
Yep. Yeah, and we fry them hot and fast. That's kind of part of it too.
Okay. What do we have on the table here?
That's a chocolatier, resident chocolatier, Madame Bonbon. My friend Sarah has been making chocolates out of here all throughout the pandemic. And she is known for her bonbons. These guys here, everything you see is chocolate. All the color, everything is made from chocolate. And then the inside, she fills them with different stuff. And then she's also started making beautiful chocolate bars.
Cool, man.
Really nice stuff.
Love it. Well, congrats. I know it's like it hasn't been easy. You doing okay?
I'm doing well.
Yeah?
Yeah, better than ever.
Still, still in love with the industry?
Yeah. I think what's been nice is running a bakery versus a restaurant, especially during a pandemic, has been a little less stressful. So, and I mean, donuts make everybody happy.
I'd say so. I look pretty happy. Luke, are you happy? Oh, he hasn't had one yet. Luke, which one do you want? Which one are you going for, buddy? You're going for...
Ham and cheese with everything bagel spice on top.
He's got that one. I do want to try this one too. I'm supposed to bring some back to the station.
We'll make some for you, don't worry.
So we'll do that too. But Wednesday to Sunday, okay? As Jordy says, definitely before noon to get the one that you want. Like this, strawberry shortbread crumble down the hatch. Dude.